Again, all those empty belts. Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio, where today we are gonna start today with some iron and steel incoming into the system. I've been, going around. We've got now finally our iron mine here working and pumping out, well, a lot more iron than we had. I should have 2 trains going there, and I think they are already in the station. That's also a thing I did. I expanded a waiting area for our iron station. And these things are all full. And for some reason there's again a train here. It's the second time the train is here. Not really sure how. But yeah, everything should start working again. We have launched 5 rockets at the moment. Apparently I messed something up somewhere. I think it was again the sulfuric acid. So we didn't really have a lot of that, but at the moment we do have that again, so we can launch rockets again. Now hopefully we can get some more, not control units. Oh wow, this one is almost empty. That's finally done. This one should be going again. Now we have a lot more steel than we used to, but I am not really sure we have enough. At the moment all the belts are empty though, so we need to wait a little bit until everything finds its way down. My audio is a little bit different at the moment because I have recorded something with a friend, and I hope the game audio is not that hard. Otherwise I might need to do some extra editing after this episode is done. Okay, so how is steel doing? Let me actually show you what we did, and after that we are gonna decide on what we're gonna do today. Now this is the full lane, a blue belt of iron ore at the moment. Here we have the 5 sectors of steel production, which is going to funnel into one belt. These are not completely using one blue belt of iron though. Just like these are our iron production. We've got 4 of those running. 4 of the belts are also going to the electronic circuit production over here. We've got 4 of those together with 4 copper production and 1 stone, looks like it. That's all the smelting we have here. So at the moment we are using way too much iron for the old station setup which we have here. Now at the moment we shouldn't really have a problem. If you look here, I have done some weird beltage. We now have 16 belts coming out and 16 belts while getting the ore itself, which at the moment is running correctly, but we got blow-ups somewhere. Oh, it's power line. Now the station is without power. Hey, wait, where is... well, that's not good. I guess I need to do a detour. But I need to change this setup here. I had to have a 808 balancer there because I wanted to check some stuff out. But first, we need to save a station again. Where is my train? You. Get to the depot, please. I need you there. Oh, I almost wrecked that train again. At least I didn't do that today. Train has arrived, going to Iron Tree. Okay, here we go. We are back at our station over here. You will wait for me. And I will actually move over here. Shoot this thing down and replace this power pole. There we go. That's power again. And I guess we need some secondary power lines. So I guess I'm going to run a few extras from here. There we go. And hopefully that will work a little better. At least the backup is always nice. Now this station is going again. We can go back. And let's just see what we need to do here at this station. Because apparently I messed something up. And I know what I messed up. I messed up a few signals here. I need to redo a few of those. And because of this train being here, the other station actually won't go. So that is actually a problem. If I just send you on your way again to the depot, that actually won't work. If I just send you there and now over there, now you should turn around, go back into the system, and you should be... Oh, hi, this is me. And now hopefully the... Oops, I got out of the train. This should all be going again. Okay, that train can just go on its way. That's fine. Hopefully we can see 3 trains coming in here. And filling up the station again. There's the 3rd one. That clears up the tracks. And there's another iron train. You've got 5 at the moment. I think even 6 going at the moment. You, stop. You should not be able to go from there. And you can because of these signals. What I then should do is have these ones as chain signals, I think. And these ones as chain signals as well. So at the moment there's red because all the connections here are red. And at the moment there is one green one. You should be going. Okay, so this one is going. Now this one will turn white. This one can turn white. And you should be... No, you have already decided that you are going there. Well, that is kind of stupid. At the moment it's not a problem because, well, this one will keep everything busy. Actually, oh, my trains are 6 long. That's the problem. I have... Okay, you go on manual and you go now on auto. There we go. I have mistaken myself here. All these trains stations are long enough for 5 cargo trains with cargo wagons, and they are 6 long, so that is too short. So we need to do it like this. There we go. So one of the things we are not producing at the moment is full belts of iron and steel. Steel is apparently just not going as quick because apparently the belts are too slow, or we are just not using enough steel yet. This should all be running empty though, because at the moment we have, of course, 100 steel each stored into the furnaces, and that will need to clear out before anything else happens. What do you have? Oh, a power pole. Okay. But that will just run empty, and then we'll see how much steel we are producing. But technically we should produce a red belt and not a blue belt of everything. So we need to split everything up, because a blue belt has 2/3 of a blue belt. We should need to speed up everything by 30% for everything to run perfectly. So if we add 2 speed modules here, this one will now produce with a crafting speed of 4, which is 100% increase, which is not precisely what we need, but we need just 30. So what should we need then? To increase it with 20%, we need 2 speed module 1s, which increases the power consumption by 100% in total. Or we can just add 1 speed module 2 and be done with it as well, with an energy consumption plus of 60%. That sounds a lot more efficient. We're going to add a lot of speed module 2s to these. But that's not something I'm going to do today, because we are not running at a full factory speed at the moment. We are still technically just, well, waiting for everything to go. Now I have a belt split up here because I have 5 belts. I had 5 belts going, and I'm not sure where the 5th one was going, so I just split one. But let's actually check what is missing. Now some iron here, so I can hopefully start producing a little more efficient setup. Okay, this one is full. This is the biggest one. My biggest concern, I think it is this belt. This looks like a half a belt, and it's just inserted here back into the system. Oh, for these. Okay, so we don't really need that belt, but okay, well then we're just gonna remove that belt because we don't really need it. Okay, well that's kind of thing I know. But today the biggest thing I'd like to start building is a ammo production area. At the moment I have, of course, my standard bullet production area over here, but I don't really have a place for all the other military stuff, which is, well, a lot. We, for example, have a bunch of different robots. We also have some grenades and cluster grenades. And, of course, 3 or, well, a total of, I think this is 10 different types of ammo, including uranium ammo, piercing shotgun ammo, which I'm not creating, and atomic bombs, which I'd like to start producing kind of automatically. So that's the thing we need to start getting. And the question is where. Now there is a little bit of space here and here. This is a big space, but this is, well, technically planned out for a lot of smelters and extra smelter columns if we need them. And this area over here, well, we can use, but I think actually this might be the best area. This is next to our production area of our rocket, but well, this is just an old iron patch now, and it is going to be empty pretty soon, which I very much like. That's the thing I wanted for a couple of times now. I need some more speed modules to actually speed up that production. I'm going to speed module all these up just to make sure this is going to be empty very, very quick. So I'm going to wait a few minutes, hopefully, but it will probably be an hour until this one is empty. In the meantime, we have just launched another rocket. Yeah, oh no, it's here, it's here, it's here! There we go. Now we're missing the sound. But there goes another rocket. We have a little bit of the sound. This time a little more manageable level at least. Bye-bye. There we go. Rocket number 6. Okay, well, research should now be quicker. The biggest problem was the gears, and I needed to optimize that design a little bit. So the gears now have the same design, where is it, as the other ones, with the 3 productivity modules and the speed modules, which will increase production by 30%, but not slow down the crafting. And I also, well, got it more iron. This is now a full belt of iron going just for the gears. It was a little bit of a split up belt, but it isn't at the moment. This should consume a full belt of blues and should produce half a belt of blues, of gears. But plus the 30% should be technically a full red belt. A little more than a full red belt, I think. But at least it is going correctly now. Now that I think about this, that setup, can I use it here as well? I'm not really sure the research actually goes the same. Oh, I can. Okay, I'm going to do this everywhere now. All the way over here. Oh, these things will actually be upgraded. All the belts or all the machines are going to get this set up with modules. All the research, all the things, all the time. That will actually increase all the overall production. Or will increase the productivity of my full base. But it will also increase the drain on more or less the power. Oh. It's actually already too low. Oh, that could be a problem for our power itself. I guess I need to upgrade stuff. Well, that's fun. Oh, also, it looks like copper is too short. Why is copper slow? I don't know. Well, lots of belt doing. But let's, at least before we do anything else, look at our iron. Ooh, there's just a rocket coming out. Rocket number 9. Satellite in. Launching time. Now this will make a lot of noise and way too much noise, I see, on the sliders. Because, well, stuff. But I can see the rockets are still launching. And okay, well, now I can speak. That was way too much noise. The rockets are still launching though, while this is full, so that is at least good. So we can still launch rockets all the time, and etc, etc. How is this going over here? I see a few less of these machines, but there is still a lot here. Well, I guess it will just take a little longer. 7.1k. Well, I guess I'm going to upgrade some other things then. Okay, looking at the copper, we can actually see the problem I was mentioning at the beginning of this episode right here with the amount of production this system can produce. This should not be able to produce a full blue belt of stuff, and you can actually see that it is not happening. We are creating a full red belt. It just had a little bit of a test section here. You can see this belt is almost completely full. Some turrets are being blown up, which I left behind somewhere. And yeah, this is the thing which we need the increased production for. So I could just up the speed for 200 for all these, but that is not something I can or want to do, because that is just way too much. Because I need technically 1/3 extra of these machines, I'm just going to increase the speed by 1/3 by adding a speed module 2. So I'm going to change the layout with some speed modules there. Okay, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, we are producing not enough power, and I'm just gonna do this. More or less this. This is our whole nuclear setup, and a little bit extra here, which I don't need. I can't even see it. It is that big. Let's see, that is everything. Now I see an extra belt here, which I don't need. There we go. I think I removed the supply chest here, but we are gonna check that. It's a lot of extra pipe, but this is more or less the whole thing we need. And can I place it from here? I can place it from here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, do we have enough space here? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna make another power setup there. Alright. So, power is a thing. We are creating about 800 megawatts. This is not completely optimal. We can actually create more power. And let me just, before we do this, get me a different blueprint. And just copy one of these sections over. Where's my blueprint? Because technically we can create one of these extra. Right over here. Just place them over there. And that we should be able to power that. Or at least fuel that with the amount of uranium or heat we are producing at the moment. There we go. That is a thing. Now get that out of our system. Just in there. I need heat pipes. And I don't need those. There we go. More power is coming. 830. Next one will be 850. And then we should be stable again. With the power restored, I can see actually that our backup power did not kick in. So our coal generation didn't do anything, which is, well, a problem, but not very sure how to fix it. In the meantime, I actually am running a test at the moment to see if this is going completely. This is now sped up by 30%, so technically this should fill up a blue belt. But it doesn't really seem like it is doing that at the moment. The ore shouldn't really be the problem. The problem will be the output. But everything can output at the moment and the belt's not completely full. So 30% is not completely the thing I need. Let's just run a different test here. And just run it with one speed module 3. The 2s don't work, let's try a 3. So I'm going to remove all these furnaces here and replace them with a speed module 3 one. This is technically the easiest way to do it. It is not completely, because this is technically inefficient. But it's working, so, and I have enough robots to take care of this at one point, so yeah, I'm just going to do that, copy one of these over, and place those down there, requesting a speed module as well, and then we're gonna do a second benchmark. So I actually was running another benchmark here with the tier 2s and the tier 3s, they have all been placed, but at the moment we are not using enough of something. We are still launching satellites. We're now up to 11. Steel is empty at the moment, or technically empty. So this one might actually be a better benchmark. But this whole system this should be using a completely fully saturated red belt. Let's check that. So here everything should be completely full. Looks like it will be. It looks like we are creating a little more than one red belt of steel, and technically we should. Now it's not getting through this. If it's getting through here, I know we are creating a little more, otherwise not. But this is the balancer is a good way to stack everything together, and it can technically go a lot longer than it is. There we go. Now it is, excuse me, filling up, or not. There we go. Now it's filling up. Okay, so this is creating a little more than one belt, which is fine. I don't really mind, but at least we know we can speed up that thing completely with about a 20 to 30% increase, and then everything should be fine. Copper looks a little bit better. I guess our factory grinded to a halt at some point. I'm not really sure where that would be though, because, well, the power went up. The power went up, and that's because everything, and then of course everything started producing again. So I guess that's the biggest thing that happened. But except for that, not really has changed. Oh yeah, rocket launch number 12. Let's get it going, baby. Get a thing going into the sky. So I think I'm actually going to start a benchmark here, just to know how quick we are creating it. So I at the moment am at 48 minutes and 27. I'm going to start counting from the time this one is closed. And that is now. Well, we are at 35% now, 36. And we are 4 minutes further. It's now 52:35 in my recording time. So we are, at the moment, it looks like producing one rocket every 12 to 13 minutes or so. Mostly it's dependent on the steel. There's just not enough steel. So we need to increase that production, I guess. The rest of the base is still creating research, etc. So the whole base is going. We're also creating modules at the moment. So that could also be a little bit of the problem with the electronic circuits. But electronic circuits is not really a problem. It is really just the steel. And for the research, it looks like it is the blue and the yellow ones. Or the high tech and the production. Science pack trees. Oh, just the science pack trees. Okay. Well, I still haven't put the modules in here. But yeah, that is the thing that is going on at the moment. Let me just upgrade all these and then we'll hopefully get some more research. And with a blazing satellite, which is actually the satellite we were looking for, we got a benchmark of just under 1 hour of recording. Which means it took us, 12 minutes to actually launch this rocket. There we go! Rocket number 19 launching. Let's see what kind of average we made this time. Ah, this keeps staying an epic scene, this. But it will take some time. And there he goes. Oh, come on. Dang autosaves. So, oh my god, there's so much noise. I can't speak through it. I shouldn't speak through it, but I'm still speaking through it. So, okay, well, apparently our steel production actually fixed our rocket parts. Low density structures thing, and now we are running short on the, the things that require circuits the most, which will probably be a problem with our copper. And this will just keep launching. We launched it a little bit slower. Now we are averaging a 5.4. I did find this window. It was a different mod. It was the score extender instead of the rocket control thing, which I downloaded before, but actually wasn't working. Also, I did a little bit of a test. This is now... Oh, dang it. This is full. That's not good. I actually was doing a little bit of a test with the tier 2s and the tier 3s here on the copper to see which one actually we needed. And, well, it is not going right now, but I guess you just have to take it for what I say. So, we need the tier 3 ones. Tier 2 is just not good enough to keep a belt or get a belt full, but the tier 3 is. So, we're going to upgrade those all to tier 3s eventually. But first, apparently, we have a little bit of a copper shortage here on the last two things. And I guess that could be a production problem, but it is not a problem here. They're all running slow, though, so I guess we have a problem with... Yeah, I think I see some red belts here. Yeah, this is red transport belt. That all needs to be upgraded to blue eventually. At least for these two systems. Actually, no, this is going well. Well, this all needs to be blue anyway, if we want to upgrade this to a full blue belt. But they are all working, so this is just pumping out the red belt and not the blue belt yet. Okay, I need to do that. But today we were still gonna do one thing, which we're still gonna do actually. Look at our nice steel belt, which actually we can upgrade because I have added a second one and we are kind of producing enough to keep a second belt running as well. Kind of, not completely, but eventually when we upgrade this whole area here with modules, oh, this looks weird if you look at the rest, this should all be creating almost a full or two full belts of steel. Now we are producing this, which is a little less than a full belt, but it will be fine. At least our copper is now a problem and not our steel, which is good. Very good. Okay, you will still be producing. You are now on 33% already. That is going reasonably quick. And let's just check for 1 second. We'll join here for a while or in a minute. This is almost empty. 500 things left at the moment for our rocket control units. The assembly speed modules is a problem. And for the speed modules, it just seems like it is a production speed problem. Well, we can fix that by just doing this, I guess. We need a few more. I don't really have the amount, and robots will bring me stuff in a few minutes, hopefully. And then we can hopefully get some more of those going and maybe up our production. I wonder why we have those short. I thought we had different one shorts, but we were gonna make some ammo. We're gonna make some guns. We're gonna make some ammo. We're gonna make a buttload of different types of ammo. So let's just put down an assembly machine. There comes the robots with the things I wanted. And let's just put them down here, here, and start with a little bit of a production here. Let's just set this up like this. Oh, let's do 2 because 2 will be easier. Okay. This will have a power pole in the middle, like I normally do. We will have a belt taking stuff out. And now I see I've put the stuff too close. Dang it. Then I will need to do it over. And here we go, like so. Okay. And I guess we're gonna have an inserter in. And an inserter out. And here a stack inserter into a chest, which I can get to manually. Okay, so what are we going to make here? Well, a couple of things. We're gonna make shotgun ammo, mostly the piercing. For the piercing, where you need the previous tier. And maybe some different ratios. But that's not something I'm gonna worry about at the moment. We're also gonna make atomic bombs. And we're gonna make, I think, also the uranium rounds. And maybe the uranium cannon shells and explosive shells. So that one, oh, we need another one. Let's just put this down so we can at least see the things we're doing. You just need explosives, you need one, you need two explosives, you need plastic, you need a buttload of things, which we're all gonna fly in by robots, by the way. We are gonna put everything out on a chest, but I think the thing we're just going to do is have a requested chest over here, requesting everything for every device. Now, we can do this easy or difficult. Now, the easiest way to actually do this is, let me just place this down manually. I guess we don't really need it if we are going to do this way. So we need that one. We need you in a chest, I think, but we have you in a chest at the base. Then we need you and we need you. And that is the basic items we need right about here. Yes, and then this needs power. There we go, it got power. And it needs some inserter. Let me just do this manually. I can do this way easier if I just place them down like this. And it needs to be within an area, but that's something I'm gonna check later. Okay, so the easiest thing to do is just right click on this, shift right click, so you can copy things over like you do like this. And I think just paste on this, and now this one is gonna request items. And it is going to put it into a logistic storage chest eventually. So this one is now requesting the items I need, and that's the thing we're just going to do here. I was planning on doing it a little bit differently. Come on, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. You are gonna do you. Let's just, oh dang it. You are gonna do, I want this just like this, I think. You're gonna do nukes. You need explosives. Don't really need explosives. You're gonna be uranium ammo. You are gonna be not explosives rounds, and you are gonna be you. Then we just do this. Right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, blah 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 blah. I can't speak anymore. And we're gonna put it all into a passive provider chest, and we're gonna hook these up to the logistic network, so we can logistic network connect. And then when your item, wait, what was that? You, what are you? Rocket combinator. Score extender, new rocket score. Oh, okay, interesting. We are gonna ask for you to be not to only produce when you have less than, let's say, 200 rounds. And that's more or less the thing we're gonna do for all these. Only for the different ammo types. You are gonna be you. 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 And you are gonna be you. And maybe I don't want 200 of those. I don't really care actually. And you're gonna be doing. Okay, so this is set up and this will be producing a buttload of ammo for me. I like it. Now, the second thing we're gonna do is we are gonna make a buttload of robots. So we're gonna make things like defender capsules, destructor capsules, destruction capsules, and then we also have a discharge remote thing, which is, I think, for... I don't really know. I think for these. Soda capsules, poison capsules. Oh, rocket cluster grenades. That's the thing we need. Normal grenades. I think we're only gonna... Oh, we need both. Okay, we're gonna make both. And we're just gonna continue, I guess, this kind of thing here. I do like this kind of setup. This is kind of the more advanced setup when you have a buttload of things being crafted, and you can do it manually like this. This is the best way to go when you have a buttload of robots. Now, I normally don't really do this because that is not really my playstyle. I like seeing stuff on belts, etc., and just have my machines do the things. But I guess robots are also machines, so I guess I can't really complain that much about it. Let's just put you over there. Connect you up like this. And now you are all connected. Then you will be making grenades. You will be making cluster grenades. There we go. Those will be requesting items. And now robots have a little bit more to do. Yeah, and now I've got 300 robots working instead of a lot less, I guess. Okay, I need a path. Where's my path? This is my path. My path needs to be here. There we go. I was planning something else here, but it didn't really work out. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do... Well, I can still make the requester chest here, I guess. There are the robots. Actually, let's not do that line. And now we need stuff for the vendor capsules. Now, the vendor capsules are a little bit annoying because they have a pretty high crafting speed, as I remember. Yeah, the destroyer capsules need 4 distractor capsules, and the distractor capsules need 4 defender capsules. And this is a ratio of 2:1, and this is a 1:1 ratio. So we need, for 1 of these, we need 4 of these, and then we need a total of 8 of these. That's a big production line. Only for a few destruction robots, and I also need speed modules for those. I'm not really sure I am storing those. I need to check that. But that is a bundle of resources. But I think it is a very good idea to make them. One of the best ideas... Oh, I also need flamethrower ammo, actually. That's the thing I'm also making at the other side of the base. So don't really gonna make that here. If you're gonna kill robots the old-fashioned way, we will all need all these things. These have come back, by the way. But these should be able to handle it. Looks like they are handling it. I should have robots here. I do have robots here in the network. 5 logistic, 10 construction. Okay. So I guess we are just gonna make a buttload of robots. Oh, look at this. They are done. Finally. We can remove all of this. Good robots. Do that for me, please. Thank you. And remove those. And that whole station can soon go completely. Ah, space. I like it. The final frontier has been reached here. That was maybe a very weird acronym. I'm sorry. Fix the path a little bit. There we go. Okay, so robots. We are gonna make the robots just to see how it works. And I haven't really played around with the robots yet, so that's gonna be interesting. We need... I think we're also gonna make the slowdown capsules and the poison capsules. They have a crafting speed of 8, which is pretty long, but we're not gonna fight robots or aliens that much. So it doesn't really matter to me that we create them slow. Also, for example, these are slow, 1 every 8 seconds. What? 24 already. Might actually take them. They will actually store up to 200, so I think I need 1,000 of these. But this will just take some time. We'll speed it up with some speed modules, I guess. And hopefully that will be better then. There we go. 200% production speed. That's better. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. So first off, we are gonna make... Let's just do it like that, so I get the spacing better. Now this is not the best way to do this, I think. I think we're gonna have 2 of these and 2 of these. I think this can be more compact. Do I want to do this like this? This is kind of more ammo-like, and these robots are different. So I think I want those on the other side. We need the defender. There we go. It's 2 more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14. And then we need 2 more. Or we can just keep it like this and not have the full production speed going, because this looks better than if we add 2 more. So again, we're going to keep it like this. Okay. I guess then that is most of the things. The only thing we don't have here is the flamethrower, which we have at the oil area. But this all should be working quite nice when we have everything hooked up, etc. Let's do the hooking up right now. There we go. And now we only need to have all the chests set up, and then everything should be fine. And of course have a little bit of a bigger area here to request a little bit more of the different things. I do have to say that this is a good test to see what kind of things you do have in logistics storage and which kinds of things you don't. Apparently I don't have this in the logistics storage. I am having this requested but not stored, so I think we're going to make this into the passive provider chest or the passive storage chest instead of the other things. And apparently something went wrong here, and I guess that is something I should fix right now instead of later. So I think what I should do here is continue this to the end of this belt and then just run it back through the system. And now we have a few bits and pieces of those going. I like it. This should also be a logistics or passive provider chest. And then we have a few more things automated, and the robot should be picking up a few of these pieces for the ammo things. Okay, that's another thing. Thank you. Not sure what that was, but just thank you, robot. And oh, more speed modules, because I requested some speed modules. That's true. Uh-oh. Where are the explosions now? Still this corner. I still need to fix this corner. Oh well. Don't really care. They don't bunch through, so it should be fine. Apparently we launched another 3 rockets in the meantime. We are now to an average of 4.8 rockets per minute, which is not good enough. We need 5 times that, but we are actually on a good track. I still have a lot of space and a lot of room to actually get more belts in or do other things, so that is quite well. And why are you out of range? Oh, seriously? I moved some things around, and apparently I moved it around the wrong way. And now it should be inside of the logistic area. Wow. Just 1 block. There we go. Power that thing up, and now everything is inside. These should all be going pretty soon. Oh, they are requesting plastic. I don't have plastic into or in logistic storage. Let's not get it from the rocket. Let's get it from the research area. What's the best way to walk here? That is getting more and more difficult. Okay, plastic, plastic, plastic. Here's plastic. That's coal. I could just do this. Well, not completely. I can't do that. Okay. Then I guess I will just move a power pole over to there. Get one of these. And put it into a passive provider chest. And limit the passive provider chest to, I guess, 4 stacks. There we go. That should be doing. Now plastic will be requested, and then we can start making some explosives and some ammo, and then we can run around in a tank. If I want a tank. Ooh, uranium. Haha, uranium. Ooh, yeah. Maybe I don't want 200 nukes. Let's just get 50 or so. That should be better. Apparently I don't have a few of the things in storage which I wanted the robots to get. Just get those out of there. Okay, so this should now all be created. At least when the robots do stuff. Okay, they will bring that to storage. That should all be fine. Now we can start requesting stuff for here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, you will request for you. You will request for you. You, and you. You will request for that one, and I think I can just drag it up here. And now a buttload of robots should bring a buttload of stuff around here, including apparently armor-piercing ammo, which is required for these. Not really sure I want that, but well, we are creating still a lot of ammo, so it should still be fine. We are at the moment using 500 robots for this. That is a lot more than I actually expected, but which should be completely fine. Okay, and with that and more grenade damage incoming, I like it. How long is it gonna take? It's still not using the science, just letting it go automatically, see how everything goes. Apparently we are now running into a little bit of an electronic circuit problem, which is a good problem to have, because that is a primary resource. Those are all going now on 200% speed. A total of 3.75 production speed. And we can up it even more if we add some beacons. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to expand it, I think, if need be. Most of these things are going though. We are just missing 3, which is beautiful to see. All the rocket rocket control units are going, or most of them, and they should now all be going completely. And apparently I just miscalculated the amount we needed. We are now running into a red circuit problem here. Maybe. Not really sure if we will run into a red circuit problem. Yes, this one is now stopped production, so we need to up the skill here a little bit, which we can't. Or we just need to add another section of this. But that is all things we're gonna figure out and do things with in the next episode, because now we have at least completed our goal and have all the ammo being created. Finally. And now we can hopefully even eventually kill some aliens more and more quickly. That should be good. Now this will all just take a little while to spin up first, because, well, all these need to be going before these can go, and before these can go, these need to go. So yeah, that's the stuff that needs to happen eventually, and that's just going to be producing a lot of stuff, because I don't have anything limited at the moment. Oh well, should be fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode though, and I hope you to join me for the next. And yeah, have a wonderful day everybody. Bye bye.